what these niggas got against me. True MC, it's God I trust, but it shall not be. If the black man is God, I'm the Don, I'm the king. But no wonder they mad, cause they all my seeds. Call me Loaded Lux, that don't bother me, cause they not like us, but you not like me. How many times did you scream R.I.P.? Let me know where your ops graves R.I.P. Tell Rack, he can have this fucking black back. Facts, that's why they be hating from the back chat. Tax that man for a battle where the rack's at. All about the dollars, I ain't even gotta stress that check. If they want a verbal war zone from me, sure, but I gotta see double just to be sure. You ain't getting 50 cent with your team whore. I'm screaming, why the fuck he saying fuck me for? But now I got it. You envy me, dog, we could've just talked about it. I held the sector down when you chose to walk up at it. Thought Indiana was a team, now I gotta doubt it. Them niggas bitches, yeah, I said it, I fucking shout it. Yeah, I'm well aware what they say about me. Gary ain't fair, but that's where I be. Demons let us stare everywhere I see, but I know God got me. Say she in love and she care about me. Bitch, I'm a thug, I'm a bear, I'm a beast. And I know when them slugs get next to me, they gon' be so happy. Niggas want me dead in the hood. Even some niggas that I fed in the hood, spoon fed, so they move fed as they should. When I almost died, then I understood, cause nobody hit my line, I ain't thought they would. Backwoods on the dashboard, vibes was good, then went black. I'm surprised I'm still talking good. Face my fears with a smile, never thought I could. So why the fuck I care about what you say? I don't. Your worst fears ain't nothing but my Tuesday. I know that y'all niggas praying on my doomsday, and y'all gon' be happy cause y'all niggas move gay. Y'all gon' celebrate that I gave 12 something to investigate. I can't even sweat it, I ain't pressed cause it's impressive. They never realized that no matter what a hater say, I'm about the good vibes. That just show you why I am this way. Started on my side, now you mad that I plan to play? Bitch nigga, one nigga in one plan this way. Niggas sneak this and when it ain't doing damage, they revert to whole shit. Oh shit, I'm so pissed cause for one I'm hydrated and for two this toilet. Once my mind made up, you can't foil your lit. How about you make some moves so I can spoil your lit? If you don't say my name, no one gives a shit. If I wanted you to lose all your confidence, I would say all your music I can miss. Cause your bars is word vomit, you just copping fits. Diarrhea at the mouth, you just talking shit. If I wanted you to lose all your confidence, I would say all your music I can miss. Cause your bars is word vomit, you just copping fits. Diarrhea at the mouth, you just talking shit. Tell Rack, he can have this fucking black back. Facts, that's why they be hating from the back chat. Tax that man for a battle where the rack said. I'm all about dollars, I ain't even gotta stress that check. If you want a verbal war zone from me, sure, but I gotta see double just to be sure. You ain't getting 50 cent with your team whore. Now I know why you screaming fuck me for, nigga. Hey yo Salvo, you gotta let these niggas talk, man. 21 Gun Salute. You already know who it is. It's your boy Young Salvo, aka Sean the Rap Ref, in the motherfucking building. That track you heard was Verbal War Zone by 219 Salvo. Let's get it. Produced by motherfucking Geek Mike. Salute to Geek Mike for the beats, homie. You know what I'm saying? We got a special guest in the building today. He goes by the name The Alien. You know what I'm saying? My favorite round, he had my favorite round that I heard in Virtual all last year. That's a whole fact, against OG Capri, one of the best virtual battle rappers I've ever known. You know what I'm saying? Definitely in my top 3 personally. And anytime he's outside, it's a motherfucking problem. I bring to the people The Alien, M.E. What's good, famo?
Peace, man. What's good with you, man? Life is good over here.
That's good. That's good. Glad to have you in the building. You get what I'm saying? Just in case, do you have a formal introduction that you would like to give to the people? You know what I'm saying? Give a little brief background about yourself or whatever.
It's me, the V Alien, aka Mr. Consent, you know what I'm saying? Big other hood shit. Aka that nigga, aka Big Trash Goat, aka yo, can you please stop fucking my mom? You know what I'm saying?
Salute to that. Salute to that. Okay. Now we got to start off fresh, right? Coming off of tonight's event, Pick It Up 2 just went down. I see Pablo Picasso in the building. Salute, fam. John is also in the building. Salute. I'm sure them brothers was watching the card as well. And you already know why I want to ask you about that card. But overall, what do you think about today's event?
I'd rather you go to the next question.
Ah, man. Okay. Okay. Well, the next question, um, coming fresh off of that battle, what's your thoughts on Innovate versus Greg the Great One as you're preparing to battle Innovate yourself?
Shouts out to Greg first and foremost. He did his thing. Innovate. You suck. You lack accountability. You are a 52-year-old boy. You couldn't even get through a virtual battle and accept that you fucked up, nigga. When I lost the Muwap, nigga, I was gravy, nigga. I'll be good. You lack the things that make a MC a valuable MC. You're not. I'm gonna get you all the way out of here. I feel like you're not gonna show up, but if you do, I'm gonna fucking smoke the dog shit out you.
And
I
I want
would
to,
say,
oh,
oh
go
shit,
ahead.
my fault.
I'm
I
sorry.
was
Go
just gonna
ahead.
say, I was just gonna say one more sentence. I would say I'm more confident, but I already know this nigga. I'm just kind of lit. People are starting to see closer to the reality of what's going on there.
Right. So let's be honest about something. do you, because Pablo, yourself, there's been people who've been promoting against Innovate already. Innovate kind of like been all over the place lately. There's no doubt about it. Snack King Cole has been bombing on him a little bit. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of like, you coming fresh off the verses with him. Do you think you have any responsibility for his performance tonight? Like you could have potentially thrown him off his game?
Uh, I don't know. That nigga sucks at life, man. So I don't know. I mean, it is me at the end of the day, no matter what, whether it's him or I. But that's a great question. Maybe maybe he's starting to realize like this not for him. That's what I'm in going into this battle to do. Show that this is not for him and he is not for me. Those are my two things. So
Yeah,
he could be the
you
first one.
that reminds me. Like you got kind of heated when somebody compared you to Innovate. Was there like a personal reason, or you just, you know what I'm saying, you
Yeah,
just like to be your own
it's
person?
it's super personal. Like as far as I take the art form serious, even though I bullshit, I know that I give about 20% and I'm still head and shoulders and knees and toes above the most people. But outside of that, just objectively, we are not comparable artists. I started rapping and being a battle rapper, like I've only been doing this shit like a couple years, like 3 years, maybe four, and not even. He was already doing the shit for 3 or 4 years in this sector when I came, some shit like that. And he been rapping for 20 or 30 years. So why is he the B side in our shit? Now that's on the surface level, you could say that's due to a lot of factors. But for me, it's also down to the mastery of the art form. And for me, the type of nigga I am, there's nothing I could do where I'm gonna spend 20 plus years in it and be novice in it. So it's very disrespectful to me because I put very little effort in sometimes and I'm still advanced. I don't sit here and take forever to write for niggas. I don't sit here and pre-plan things. That OG Capri shit took no time. I was with my girl. She asked me if I was ready, and I laughed at her like, "Why are you talking to me about battle rap right now? We out eating," and we laughed it off and continued about life. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't fucking invest as much as he does into this, and we're not close. And I put a lot of care into the material. I don't just trick you guys with momentum. I have great material and it's per person. He just kind of raps to rap. Like sometimes there's shit in there, but a lot of it, his most potent, consistent material is him talking about what his pen does. Everything else is just shit.
That's an interesting way to look at it. I never really thought of it like that. You know what I'm saying? And I faced them obviously, and I think I won. A lot of people think I won, but it's battle rap, so I don't want to spend too much time on that. But correct me if I'm wrong. You scheduled to actually face them. Is this is in person, right?
Yeah, I'm not a virtual battle rapper. I don't have any virtual battles planned or anything
Oh,
in
okay.
life.
So you're exclusively in person now.
Yes, sir. I got a league of my own. We got an LLC and everything. And then the other thing I'm doing with DZ is a money machine. That's the
Okay.
April 26th when I'm battling
So
George.
this is gonna be on Money Machine Battle League.
Yes, sir. Ski.
Okay, so explain to me because like I hear a lot, but sometimes my mind just kind of get distracted and I don't really like grasp the full concept behind certain things. But y'all was scheduled to battle earlier, and for whatever reason, it didn't happen. Like, why didn't it happen?
You mean the first time?
Yeah, the very first time.
Okay, so I was that was when I was homeless and shit. So what happened was my phone company, I was up north. I'm from VA. I got my phone in VA, but then I went up north. When I was up north, when I went to New York, my service would just shut out. And I had a battle in person that same night. I was in New York and I was about to go to a battle. My service shut out, so I missed my battle and I missed the virtual shit. And I don't have no service to contact nobody. I can't do the joint. So I ended up missing both as soon as I could, as soon as I got to where, because that shit would just do that shit randomly. When I called the company, they didn't have no real answer. They was just like, when you get the high volume areas, sometimes your shit just won't take precedence, and that can happen. So all they did was like recompensate me for like a month of bills or two or some shit, like some slight shit. But I'm like, but y'all cost me a battle, y'all cost me that battle league don't even fuck with me for in person no more because they feel like I was being funny when real I got fucking stuck. I'm stuck.
Right. Okay, so that was the very, very first time. Then there was a time like there was more recent, right, where it was on Innovate's end, right?
Yes.
You want to like break that down? How that happened?
So what he was saying was he was coming out here to Virginia. So he was trying to be get sober and he was staying in a church house and he couldn't leave and he couldn't rap and all this shit. So um I I already knew he was bullshitting, but I didn't say nothing publicly. I hit him and said, if you telling the truth, I just hope you get through your situation. Whatever. But then he said he's still going into the battle. We about to do the face off. The night of the face off, they hitting me. I'm like, I'm ready. They're like, we trying to get a hold of Innovate. That nigga don't show up to the face off. So in the middle of the night, I guess or whatever, after the face off in the wee hours of the night, this nigga comment on YouTube. And he considered that a professional way of letting niggas know he wasn't making the battle. So whenever DZ see that shit, he hit me. And then all that shit fall through. So then when the battle happened, because he said he couldn't go back home for like months or a month or some shit. As soon as the battle was over, he went back home the very next Monday. Like the battle was a Saturday, he went home that Monday and he did all his virtual shit. And you know what I'm saying? Just just funny business. And he hit me on Danny Luck's chat and on live on the YouTube and was like, "You would definitely would have beat me, no cap." Blah blah blah. That was the first thing he said to me after not showing up and then just popping back out after everything was over.
Wow. So I mean, with him saying that, you get what I'm saying? What do you think his motive was for like no showing the battle? Was it lack of preparation? What is it some kind of politics in play or
I think
something
it
like
was
that?
politics.
Oh, okay.
He didn't even promote the battle. He does all this community post shit. He does all this bullshit. He didn't even promote for that battle. And when he no shows, the first thing he's talking about is how much ADEP does for him and how much this and shit that doesn't have anything to do with anything. You know what I mean? It just seemed a little strange. And I don't even think necessarily ADEP or something like that like asked him to not do some shit or some shit. I feel like that nigga's slow. He probably creates some shit in his mind or I don't know. Like he weird. Like there's just no telling with that nigga. That nigga don't got it all. But I think he created some politics in his mind or something because the story switched like 4 or 5 times.
Right. So so what's your energy like this second or this third time around between you and Innovate? The battle is scheduled to happen in person via the Money Machine Battle League. Uh is your mindset like, yo, just for all of this, all of the antics and the stalling and whatnot, I'm really gonna smoke this nigga, or is it more so like, man, at this point I just
I
hope this
feel
motherfucking battle
disrespected,
happens?
yo. I feel disrespected, yo, and I don't even know if he gonna show up. But if he do, I'ma smoke his stupid fucking boots. It's gonna be some of the best rapping niggas ever heard because I feel disrespected that niggas feel like they could approach me with this booking. I feel disrespectful that people think this is gonna be a good battle. I feel disrespected in a lot of ways, and I feel like I have to make an example. Cause I be coasting, I be chilling, and I feel like even that there's a distinct difference between what he do and what I do. But I feel like this is I'm on some Yu-Gi-Oh shit. Like I can't think of no show off the top of my head, but like how that turn up is an entirely different thing. Like y'all gonna see like closer to like some real full power shit. Like I'm about to really make an example out of this nigga. That's what I have to do. And I don't know. I really fuck with DZ. I support DZ heavy. He do good business. He not a hoe. It's very rare to find that in battle rap from a legal owner perspective. So I want to put on and help black business thrive. And I feel like innovators in the way of that happening. So I just have to make an example out of him and move forward. I got Dot next too. So this is really just a commercial for my Dot battle.
That's fire. That's fire. Salute to that. Yeah, man. Being that you mentioned politics earlier, right? We all, you, me, lots of people in the chat that I've seen already, we all had our fair share of controversy in the virtual battle rap community. Now I understand you no longer battle for virtual battle rap, but like looking back when you did, like overall, what's some of your biggest regrets of how you conducted yourself? Since you say like you all for like production, you get what I'm saying? Looking back at your virtual battle rap career, what were some moments that you not too proud of?
Um, being around, period. Cause man, I provide a lot, yo. I don't know, bro. I really do a lot. And I get this rap for being this like dickhead, but I'm actually very much so about everybody reaching their full potential, and any information I have, I'm willing to give. I'm very insightful. I'm very like I've been of more benefit than this shit has been to me. But I got my money back. Literally, honestly, I only came back last year to get my money back from battle rap that I spent like going to battles. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, I just want to get my bread back, and I did that, and with some more money through the process of last year. So I was good. But
More,
my biggest regret, I think, is because I was never really around until I saw Danny Lux. I just rapped and moved around because I didn't really fuck with these niggas, and I should have kept it like that. But Danny made me comfortable. Where I feel like but I don't regret it at the same time, yo, because I met a lot of motherfuckers I fuck with. So I don't know. I'm not in the business of having regrets.
okay,
So
okay, I respect that. Okay, so with you and I being both in our late 20s, we kind of in a league of our own in terms of having impact at a younger age. Do you feel our age like adds or subtract the pressure to be considered like a heavy hitter in battle rap?
um, honestly, I don't even know. I think the older niggas have more pressure because they got less like time. But we get hated on. We get hated on because we actually got it. So I can't speak for niggas that are just young. So I don't know if it's just a young thing, but I know when you got it, niggas hate. That's just a part of that pathway. But I don't know. That's a good question. I really couldn't answer that. What do you feel about that? I gotta know.
Like you said, there's times where I feel like there's more of a target on my back, being that I'm so young. Like and not just with age, just young in battle rap. Period. A lot of people can feel like, yo, he's doing too much too soon. Like salute to pick it up too. It was a very entertaining card. If it wasn't anything else, it was very fucking entertaining. But I
Mhm.
kind of look at what I was going through my rookie year. You know, the 10 battles that I had, and I kind of compare it to the debuts or even like the A-fan battles and what we seen tonight, the Dreadhead King, and you know, I feel like maybe I set a precedent to where so early on I was looked at as like, yo, you already established. So our criticism is constructive, but it's just like we see you as everybody else. We don't see you as the rookie. We don't see you as the young cat. You get what I'm saying? So basically, I'm saying that because I started out so great, it did kind of add pressure on me. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
didn't have the
and
same. I didn't have a true rookie rollout, if you will.
it's not an age thing though. It's because you nice. Because if you wasn't nice, it wouldn't be that. You know what I mean? So it's like I feel like it's a combination of two. It's like a I don't know. It's a chicken and egg type of debacle. I don't really know which is the catalyst. I feel like it's I don't know, but it's crazy you say that. Like for me, my first battle to like 2,000 views. It was fucking on Math Hoffa shit. That was my first virtual draw. From there, I did what like one more. I beat Trado, and then I came over here with Smoking them, and that's when I did the Alex Palix battle. I remember when I came over there, I fuck with Smoke. Yo, Smoke is a legend. Shout out to Smoke. Uh, Cause he used to he do reviews and shit. He would do hella battle reviews, and he reviewed shit, and he thought I was nice, and it was just it was a thing. Like it was such a joy to like we battle. And Smoke would do the review. You go watch the review, and it just felt fire. You know what I'm saying? Like it created a certain energy and environment around it that made it feel a certain way where you really wanted to do that shit. And then when he reached out to niggas was glad to do that shit. And then niggas meet like Yo Yo and shit. I'm like, man, I feel like you set me up, but but that shit was a great experience though. All them battles and shit. I don't remember my last point. I smoked some good ass weed. My apologies.
No, it's all good. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this is your platform when we rocking out. You know what I'm saying? But what's your ultimate goal as a battle rapper? What's the end game for you?
To leave with a better battle rap than I came into it with. For me, I want to be a part of expanding. I want to be a part of the evolution of battle rap, like expanding the consciousness as far as niggas thinking from a better perspective, like thinking from a business perspective, thinking from more complete perspectives, providing better material, better raps, being more valuable. Like
Okay.
I want to be a part of the movement of like niggas being conscientious of creating value and what that actually means and how to go about it and shit.
All right. That's dope. That's dope. So there's like let's dive back into the politics of virtual real quick because even though you're not battling, you're still around, right? So there's this thing declared by multiple platforms to where they're acknowledging now picking a side. And I saw my brother Crisis in the chat. He's a pioneer of that, which is essentially dividing the community into two or more major subdivisions. What's your thoughts on picking a side, and do you have one?
I'm a nigga, so I'm with the niggas, I guess, by proxy. But I don't, man, I'm really not too invested in the shit. Like I have my thoughts, but from an emotional standpoint, it's not that deep. Like I kick it with the people I'm fond of. Like I know based on the sides, yeah, I fuck with D Money, I fuck with Crisis, I fucking love Miss Danny. That's where I be at. I don't rock with them niggas. But it's not like I don't know. I feel like there's this desire for it to mean more than it does. But
Right,
yeah, I don't know. Like I don't know. It doesn't mean much to me. Like I don't think there's a side to be picked. I think the sides is already picked by how the fuck who you are, how you carry things, you know what I'm saying? It's demographics. It's not sides, it's demographics. They're just
right,
different.
right.
There's different demographics.
No, that makes a lot of sense to me. I've been pressured um, into picking sides a lot since I've been around, and I always thought it was kind of corny. Uh, but I lost a lot of friends, still losing friends over, trying to be neutral, hanging with this person, or just, when two people going at it, I kind of fall back and let them do their thing and whatnot. So it's not playing offense because I'm not on one or both sides. I'm just like, hey, letting the homies squabble or whatever, and then like I'm like, all right, cool, nigga, let's go get something to eat. It's something like that. You know what I'm saying? But over here, they kind of real big on that. So I'm just interested in your thoughts on it. You know
You
what I'm
know,
saying?
the people I always, because I've been in within that cycle, and my side of things never really was on that. It'd be the other side that be on some like niggas don't get like that until niggas start trying to fuck with business, fuck with money. You make get niggas to no show events or trying to trash niggas events. That's when niggas start taking it more pro. Okay, since niggas don't want to just part ways and be amicable, it's fuck y'all niggas and whoever fuck with y'all is fuck them too. But I don't know. It's just it's not that deep for real, bro. I really be concerned with life and like I'm in a great space. Like I'm back where I normally been for my life and shit. I'm good. Like I got a gorgeous girl. Like I really don't be thinking about this shit through the majority of the day. You know what I'm saying? It's not that deep. Like it's really not. Niggas just have certain subsectors of a fucking internet community and it's super small. Nobody's popping, nobody like everybody's aspiring. So everybody's defining their demographics to which they can build forward with. So it don't really matter. Nobody's really in nobody's way. Niggas can just do their own thing. They don't really gotta involve each other in nothing if it's that deep.
I agree 100%. Couldn't have said it better. Actually, I feel the same way. So that's why I just wanted to know what you thought about that. But back to the battle rap side of things. Uh, Now you can answer this like from a virtual standpoint or in person. Really don't matter to me. But what are some absolute red flags or things that just shouldn't happen in battle rap? Um,
Uh break dancing.
is that a reference from a battle tonight?
Yeah, actually, funny enough, as well as the others, I ain't gonna lie, as a nigga, like, it's funny, but it's low key kind of sad. Like, it feels like a smack in the face to like battle rap, but it's also dumb entertaining. Like, it's funny as shit. That Jack Action shit is hilarious. Like, as a nigga who take the craft serious, it's like distasteful as shit. But as I'm a nigga, like that shit don't hurt my heart. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, damn, I feel like I should care more. Like I should be offended. But
Right.
that shit was hilarious. That nigga was twirling the fucking Nerf gun and fucking did the splits and shit. That nigga was wilding the fuck out. Like what was that? Whatever that was, that's not acceptable in real battle rap. But in that shit, the like that whatever that was, fucking hilarious. It was fucking hilarious. I cried tears watching that shit. I enjoyed it. Shouts out to him for that.
Yeah, shout out to Jack Action. So since you referenced tonight's card, what's your favorite moment from tonight's card?
Jack Action, nigga. And after Jack Action, that's like God tier moment. And then after Jack Action, it's this whole ass nigga George fucking dipping out on that ass whooping.
Yeah, yeah, I never seen Innovate. I think I said this already, but I never seen him look like that. You know what I'm saying? And I know
That's
when
him.
we promote crazy, you know what I'm saying? And I was thinking like, yeah, like I'm gonna get to him. He ain't gonna be the same for the battle, but he showed up and he showed out. You know what I'm saying? But it was something different around this time. It seemed like something was bothering him. And as I kind of reflected, he's coming off of the verses. Let's talk about the verses actually. Um, you won in the verses, am I correct? You beat him
Of
in the verses.
course. It's a
Like,
big
cause
pussy
because
pork, my
this what
nigga.
happened. It was up. You was up like 5-1, and I said, I don't got to watch anymore. You get what I'm saying? I think that'll do it. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, did you have fun? Did you feel like you accomplished anything that you wanted to when it came to your drama? When it comes to innovate, like, kind of recap your versus win for me real quick.
Man, I did what I was supposed to do, man. I think honestly, I would like there's so many layers to things I feel like niggas don't even catch. I'm layers and levels beyond that nigga in every aspect of the art. Like even our disses, like all his songs are the same song. The only one song had a different, slightly different like pacing, but it's the same breaking of like syllables and shit, the same flow, no matter the beat, no matter whatever. Like I was more versatile. We hit him over the head. I came out with the diss I did the day before. Mind you, these is all on my phone and shit. Freestyle, one take shit. You know what I mean? And he writes his shit. That's another thing. Like he writes and spends all this time. I just do what I feel in the moment. That should be hard. Like, You know what I'm saying? Like that's like you gotta try. Like I don't this shit just I just do this. And I played the first song where he talking about fucking he had a gay celly and he said he had to, pause him. And I knew that would fuck him up. He was acting like a bitch whole rest of the night. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He
So
don't know how to handle the shit he do.
you sure you didn't like fuck up his battle tonight in no kind of way? Because you are a masterful troll. I give you that.
Yeah, man. Hey, I'm like, I don't know that nigga not right. So I really don't never know what like I don't even plan with him. I just react, and respond because he not right, bro. You can't plan nothing with a nigga that's not right. You just gotta have proper reflexes.
So you can break down how his style is, from the music to his actual battles, and you kind of like separated yourself to debunk any potential comparisons, right? So I'm gonna just ask you bluntly clear: do you think Innovate is trash, or is it like, nah, he just not on my
Yes,
level? Okay, you think he's trash.
like
Is it too
so.
much syllables and word association, but not really saying anything? That's kind of what I hear from people who don't like Innovate. Is it that?
It's that mixed with the dick eating. Like he's a dick eater and he relies upon dick eating to keep this like idea up rather than really providing people with something. Like he's not at the forefront of nothing. Like you're more integral to actual general progression in this shit in less time than he is. I'm more like our battle was booked because I went into chats and roasted the shit out this nigga and all my roasts rhyme and I turned them into a diss song and dropped a diss song after doing that shit in the chat and everybody got excited and he didn't know how to respond. I helped him learn how to make fucking music on his phone and shit so that he could drop a response and I created the buzz for the battle. I got us booked. He does nothing to be like you're the oldest one and you don't provide anything. You're not a league owner. Yo-Yo is way younger than you and you thanked him for battling you. You've been rapping for 30 years. There's no reason why he should be booking you and you should be thanking him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like all of that is just it's a big deal to me. I wasn't cool with a lot of the people in quote unquote positions of power and I still advanced because my talent was undeniable. I never tried to cheat the people. If anything, I cheat myself. I'd rather cheat the perception in me. I'll let myself look worse than I am, or I'll play along with narratives. I like to create entertainment. I took over the reading angle for him. I literally said I was gonna be his lawyer and carry that bit out and took that over for him just because I know he care about this shit. Like
I
it's like
actually saw that.
he
I
not that
actually
type of nigga.
I seen you do that a lot on Viral Money channel. You definitely did. Yeah, man. Tonight was kind of sad to see. Um, it's sad to see Innovate go out like that, man. But I know you feel it reinforces the thoughts you already had towards Innovate. But like, how did it make you feel seeing the battle, the great battle, going like the way that it did? Like, did you get any
It felt
satisfaction?
fucking amazing, nigga. It felt like nigga the first time I had funnel cake or something. Like it was just a undeniable feeling, man. I felt great though for Greg too. Like even though he didn't get the, you want your battle, but there's nothing more fire than being able to say, man, I made that nigga fucking leave, yo. Like you get to talk your shit, you get to pop shit forever. He can never say nothing to you. A lot of like you got so much room to work when you talk your shit. I'm so glad to see any nigga get that type of opportunity to talk their shit. So like it felt great just as a nigga. Like I just imagine the shit that he can talk because that happened.
Word.
Shit, there's so much shit he could talk that is shit that I can talk.
And that's what I was. That was going to be my final question pertaining to this battle. Does your material change based on tonight?
Not really, cause I only wrote my first, the first retarded. Well, I'm about to finish writing, but I wouldn't really spend that much time talking about that. Like I'm battling in person. I'm not like trying to be stuck in the virtual algorithm. I just fuck with a lot of you niggas. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? But I
right.
wouldn't take the time in a live crowd to address something that they possibly don't know. You know what I mean? When it's not that deep, it's just funny it happened. I would talk about it in the face off. I would talk about it in the promo, but if so, I'd have to be a little more vague, or I would be in and out with that topic. It wouldn't necessarily be a focal point for me
Right,
because it's
right.
just a part of a larger picture of who this nigga is.
Right, right. Definitely. I get where you're coming from. So let's talk about like your battle rap resume. You have a dope ass resume. You have some great performances that I've seen, even in person. You know what I'm saying? But also on the flip side of that, you got no showed a lot. And so
I get no showed and duck hella.
no showed and ducked. You know what I'm saying? Even I had the situation with you where I'm like, we never battling. You know what I'm saying? Um, but aside from that, like, why do you think that is? Like, casually speaking, why do you get ducked so much? Why do you get no shows so much?
Cause I'm dumb fucking nice and I'm not fucking dumb and I'm entertaining. Like I have a dangerous combination of things. Like a lot of niggas that can think on the level I think are cornballs. And like I know niggas don't like me, but I'm funny as shit. I can get my point across for real. Niggas that can think like me can't express it. Their body can't keep up with their mind. I'm in tune. And like niggas can't think of it like that, but they can sense it and they be spooked. Yo even said himself. That's one of the niggas that ducked me. He was like, I need time. I'm not about that nigga to cook me. I blah 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 blah. Cause I'm nice. I get
Right,
busy and I don't waste time. I don't talk about bullshit. I don't make shit up. I don't lie. My assertions, my are astute. There we go. My observations are astute, nigga. I be talking my shit. I should be scary for niggas because they can't rap like me. And I can talk the truth at the same time. They can't do that.
So, what's your mindset when you accept a battle? Like, what's your mindset knowing that, hey, more of the same can happen? Like, how do you still get through preparation knowing I could be potentially coming up with this material for nothing?
It is difficult, but I just sometimes I randomly get the spurt, like the spark. I don't sit and think about what to write and shit. I play a beat and just start like I get that vibe and just start going crazy. It'll be like most of it is like a one sitting freestyle, like each round. Like I'll rap like 4 minutes of material, damn near like back to back to back, just punch in like, or I'll think of a punch and just go from there. So I don't know. I just go and then I'll get a call. Oh man, this nigga backed out, but I got this nigga for you, and it slowly dwindles. You know what I'm saying? All my
Right,
in-person battles, the nigga I battled was like the third nigga, and they're all within 2 weeks.
right, right. So, you got you got Innovate coming up, and obviously the the community already declares that there's like an asterisk beside it. You get what I'm saying? You yourself feel the same way. But you also said you had Doc coming up, right? So
Yeah,
aside from those two battles, like who's on your hit list? Like who else do you want to battle? What kind of looks are you trying to get after that?
playing it by ear for real as to what motivates me, because I'm in a position now where I'm fully in control. So after that, I owe Alex Palix a battle. That's the only thing I'm obligated to, no matter what. I owe that man a battle because my situation caused me to miss that, and he was invested, and we was gonna make money off that. I'm definitely getting him that battle back. I'm paying for the venue. I'm getting that all put together and shit. Aside from that, it's whatever makes sense to me at the time, because that's gonna probably get me through the year right there. Them three battles. Innovate, dot. I'm doing something on C double, drawing virtual. Goddamn, I'm high as a bitch, yo. There's some gas, bro. I can't even talk.
Nah, you good. You
But
cooking right
I'm
now.
doing some
I'm
shit. I'm
following
doing
you.
some shit for C double shit. So I got three battles and one the beat battle.
Okay, so that's say verse strong. Is that most strong by chance
I don't
or
know.
somebody else?
Is it? That nigga's ass.
Because most strong is you think he's trash?
I just think I'm nice. That's probably what it is.
We both said two different things. That's why I laughed because I was going to say most strong kind of nice, but it seemed like you was about to say he has. So if you think he has, like he probably is, and maybe I overheard something. Okay, so that is him. That is him. Most strong. Shout out to most strong. So you don't mind you doing verses, you doing in person battles, you have a virtual battle rap resume. Like you've been out here working. You know what I'm saying? What else can we potentially see you doing besides battling?
Oh man, towards the end of this year, going into next year, starting my music label up, and I'll be releasing my serious music instead of just the one take phone freestyles and shit. And that'll come with clothing, concerts. Eventually, I want to do concerts and fashion shows or like battle rap events with fashion shows and shit. I want to start blending cultures together or blending like creation together. I'm trying to like figure it out. But we starting, one step at a time. We definitely got music on the way. We got clothes on the way. Skits and shows and shit is the next thing from there that I definitely want to start doing. Like we're gonna have short films and shit.
Okay, that's fire. That's fire. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you finding ways to stay productive, maintaining the productivity. But I listen to you talk and you say things like you're in tune. You just you said something about merging cultures just now, and being creative. So with that said, like you are like you do vibrate at a different frequency, and that's probably how you earned the name or nickname Alien, right? So what we're gonna do is, and I might have to sacrifice some viewers. Some people might not want to stay for this. You get what I'm saying? But we're gonna like get into the spiritual side of things real quick because we only got like 10 to 20 more minutes, maybe even 5 minutes if we get through the questions quick, right? Um Now, me personally, right? I grew up Baptist. Then for the most of my adulthood, I grew up spiritually agnostic because I was like still studying, trying to figure out what works best for me. Right now, I'm leaning in towards Gnostic Christianity. So I just want to know, what do you ultimately believe in? But before you answer that, salute to Rick Ruger, fire ass performance tonight, my G. Go ahead, and
Yeah,
me.
shouts out the bull. I believe in Christ, the Most High. I've
Right.
studied everything. Like I grew up as a child. I went to synagogues, mosques, Baptist church. Like we went to everything. Man, I was very well versed coming up in theology. I believe in Christ. I've studied. I'm familiar with Gnosticism. I'm familiar with Hermeticism. All that. But I believe in Christ. That's what I'm in.
Hey man, nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Salute to that. Um, So you're familiar with Gnosticism because I got a Gnostic question, and I'm still studying it. So I'm saying I'm mispronouncing that. I'm trying to get it right. You know what I'm saying, but like it's fresh on my studies. I've listened to the Tibetan Book of the Dead. I read all types of shit. I've watched all types of videos. You know what I'm saying? Um, so there is this thing in Gnostic studies that declare that Sophia is the ultimate creator of, us who's stuck in this demiurge. And you also hear names like Abraxas, who uh pervades all things, who is bigger than all things that we can even acknowledge, right? So that leads me to this question. What do you think about the idea that God can be a woman?
No, for sure. Honestly, I think God is beyond these confines. I mean, we are a reflection. God made us in His image. I don't know. Like sometimes I feel like all these like words and definitions, like definition to define. Like I don't think God. I think God is beyond the confines of definition. Like man, woman, all of this. God is something much more macrocosmic than that. But I like, depending on what angle you wanted to speak from, I could foresee God being a woman. God is a creator, but technically it comes from our nut. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like I think we are in unison. I think
Right.
we are in unison, the creator. We need each other. I don't think one should be held into some level of supremacy. So I think putting one as God kind of, subconsciously creates that. And we need each other equally, in my mind.
Right, right. Uh, so would you consider God more of a divine feminine or a divine masculine, or
I
just a
wouldn't
balance of both?
just divine. I wouldn't even, because I'm not about to say God a tranny. You know what I'm saying? You're not about to get me up here and say God a tranny. I just,
And
I
there's
just
people who try
don't.
to say things like that, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I just don't. I honestly don't even confine God to those type of thoughts. Like, I don't know. There's so many other principles and feelings and worries I have there before I get to if this is a nigga or a John. Like, I don't even. I don't know. I feel like it's almost disrespectful to be
Yeah.
worried about that.
And understand, I'm asking you these questions just to kind of pick your mind, but like I agree with you for the most part. I don't believe God is like confined to ego at all. So that's gender, that's certain beliefs and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? There's ways of life that just God is bigger than all of that. But I'm just asking these questions to kind of understand like your way of operating. And so far you didn't let me down. You're very, very intelligent. Um, do you co-sign the idea that good and evil must both exist to create a balance? It actually reminds me of this Frankie Blanco quote he just dropped. Isaiah 45, verse 7 says, I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. The Lord do all these things.
Hmm. And it's like I don't know if they must. I know that they do. So therefore they must. I don't think I don't believe in coincidence. So I believe all that is in existence is supposed to be. So I don't know if it's too. I'm not. I don't have the answers to know if that's why, but I know that it is. You know what I'm saying? So I know it's a necessity, but I couldn't tell you what the point of the necessity is. But I know that it's necessary.
Okay. Do you believe, because if you look around, and this is an impromptu question, by the way. I don't know if you noticed, but I've been asking a lot of impromptu questions tonight. Um, if you look around, the world is in like a constant state of chaos, and it seems to be getting worse before it gets better. Um, do you think that religion, religion being more prevalent in people's lives will make the world better or worse?
Better. Um, we need God. I think we're so far from God as a in terms of mass production and culture and way of living. It's definitely the cause of so many issues and why the world's so nasty. We need a level of order. We need a concept of discipline. Even those who aren't wise enough yet to understand that Christ is real, like just the concept that even some niggas just need to fear. Like Muslims are very ordered, structured niggas. Even though it'd be a lot of street niggas that's Muslims, but they be very orderly. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas need structure. Niggas need concepts of consequence. And
Right,
I do believe that is necessary. Now I do believe the truth has been altered. It's in the wrong hands. But that power is a necessary power. And when the truth is allowed to just be the truth, it's more beneficial. But you get the wrong niggas doing shit and playing with shit and restructuring things and taking things out and you translating shit and then you translating a translation and there's a lot going on with that.
right, right. So, to kind of like branch a similar idea of what you just answered that with, right? That kind of showcases that there can be corruption in religious practice. Marvin Sapp, I believe he's a pastor. Yeah, you know where I'm going with this. So he essentially locked the doors from his members and demanded that they pay a ransom. Um, what's your thoughts on that?
Man, Christ won't no pussy. Christ couldn't have got locked in the church, nigga. That nigga tore up the church because they was corrupt. When you see corruption, nigga, you could turn up. Nigga, that nigga would have got punched on, nigga. So I don't know. Shouts out to Marvin Sapp for getting that off, man. He put the fear of God in them niggas. They worshiping the wrong niggas. That's on
Yeah,
them. That's like them Diddy niggas. I saw a concert. It was footage from a Diddy party. The nigga was on stage. He told them niggas to get lotioned up, and niggas got lotioned up, yo.
yeah,
At that point, do you feel bad for them niggas?
nah, it's
Cause I
hard to.
can't. I don't know about you, my nigga, but I don't even think I could kick it with a nigga that could tell a nigga to get lotioned up. I think we gonna see that in some form before you get to a nigga saying everybody get lotioned up. They gotta move different because I never seen a nigga do that.
Right. But do
So
you
that
think?
gotta be your bag.
Right.
Sorry.
No, I'm sorry. Do you think that let's say somebody's on the fence when it comes to religion, they want to go to church, they want to give their life to God, but then they read headlines like this or Creflo Dollar, buying a new jet with church funds, or even Joel Osteen pulling some big amount of money out the bank. TD Jakes the same thing, or even TD Jakes being mentioned in the same breath as Diddy. How do you think? Do you think those things kind of taint religion and turn people off of it? Is that responsible for the lack of like religious fellowship and worship that we're experiencing in 2025?
Man, having coming across some bad pussy don't mean pussy bad, man.
That's a fire analogy. That's
And
a
then for
fire
those
analogy.
for the intellectuals that won't fill in that, I'll say, my good brother, if I poison your water, is it the fault of the water?
Mm. That's back to back. That's two of them things. You got another one? That's
You
two.
know what I'm
That's two of them
saying?
things right there. I ain't gonna lie. You cooking up here.
Like, like that's where I stand on that. I do believe you should pray. It comes from within. Like you shouldn't, cause niggas, people, flesh, niggas ain't. It's hard to find people with the right righteous interests. That's why Christ was so rare. That nigga was sent to do right. Why you gotta send a nigga to do right? Why God to come down and do right? Cause niggas ain't right. They had to die for niggas what? Sins, for niggas lack of being right. So you go within, yo. You go there first, and I promise you, you'll get the answers you're looking for. Like you shouldn't be doing it for other people because it's just gonna you're gonna be misled. You're gonna spend yourself, and you're gonna be further away from God because you're looking for people. You're not looking for God. You'll find the people that are of God when you look for God. You'll be around where you're supposed to be around.
So, dope ass explanation, by the way. Um, battle rap, back to battle rap, but like, you know, just attaching this to this topic. You see the A Wards, the Low Souls, even the Crisis, right?
Shout
Do
out
you
to
think
Christ.
battle rap could benefit from more of these style battlers who openly put God first, or is this something that
Um,
should be left out of it because battle rap is just too low vibrational?
I think it's not what you do, is how you do it. Just like with anything, like delivery, nigga. I don't like when it's cornballs trying to like. I feel like some niggas use God as a crutch or a shield, and I don't appreciate that. God was a thorough nigga, yo. Christ was doing some G shit. If you ever read the Bible, some G shit going on in there. I don't know pussy,
Right.
like you know what I'm saying. God ain't no pussy ass nigga, and God ain't no cornball. Like I just feel like there's a way to do anything right. There's niggas who are pussy that can rap like they not pussy, and niggas have gotten concrete evidence in real life of real altercations, not arguments, not like real fights, and niggas didn't move accordingly, and they can still rap because they can rap still.
Okay. Frankie Blanco, I think, got a question. He said, "Is there proof that Jesus was real? How did you find that answer?" Respectfully, I don't know if that's for me or
Um,
you, but if you wanna,
I know Christ is real because I went within. The letter J wasn't even invented, so I can't tell you like on a specific technical level, sure, but Christ is real, and I went within for those answers. I'm not about to sit up here and cite sources. Like I said, I'm smacked, I'm high, but I went within. I went within with that, yo. I'll tell you this, like, okay, when I was younger, I had sleep paralysis, and before I knew who it was, I saw this nigga. It was Anton LaVey. When I had sleep paralysis, I just saw Anton LaVey's face, and he was like, "Your soul be mine." And I called on Christ. And like I couldn't move, I couldn't yell. I was trying to scream, trying to call my moms. I was a young boy. And when I called on Christ, I was released. Like God was able to move and wake up and scream for my mom, my dukes. And when I did, she told me to call on Christ. She told me to pray. So I did, and I was good after that. You know what I'm saying? But like it was great. That was my instinct naturally, inherently. And then that was my mama advice. I'm always stick with that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm never going to deter from no shit like that because that was a real that shit was and because I especially once I got older and I studied theology, I studied culture, you study things, and I saw who Anton LaVey was when I first saw that nigga. It bugged me the fuck out because I remember that fucking face and that shit just it made a lot of sense. The devil real too, nigga. That pussy ass nigga ain't on shit, but all that shit is real. It's also allegories, but they take manifested like they manifest as well.
Right. Well, I can definitely tell you I had some of those same type experiences, near death experiences, astral projection, lucid dreaming, um, other meditative trance states, random DMT trips, and a lot of that shit is not for the weak minded. So I trust that you was given the ability to perceive on that level for a reason. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad that it helped renew or restore your faith, or reinforce rather, because I'm sure you was already a believer. But you mentioned it's not what you do, it's how you do it. So when I said A Ward and Loso, um, being Christian rappers, do you think they was doing it the right way? Are they doing it the right way?
I think A Ward is more respectable than Loso by a long shot, but I'm still not like the big like I think he's a little like cheesy, but he's good. Like yeah, I would be hating if I was to say he's trash. He's really good. But Loso to me is trash. Like I like trash. Like, fuck is we doing? He's not even. Why am I calling him Loso? A Ward's friend is trash, bro. The real Loso get busy, yo. Shout out to Loso BX, nigga. The real
Shout out
Loso.
to
Shout out
Loso
to
BX.
Fabulous, nigga. The LO FABOLO US. The other Loso, man. He dropped Loso's way. He the Loso before Loso, man.
Right, right. Shout out my bro Loso BX, big ski mask shit. Well, I just got two more questions for you. You know what I'm saying? What do you think about AI? Does it do you think it'll ever really realistically reach a point to where it can challenge humanity?
Oh man, he is already mentally challenged on account of that shit. That shit is sentient. The thing is, yeah, that shit hip. But because it's even the technology itself, if you were to just look at it from a non like, if you don't think that shit is a spirit, the hands that allegedly made that shit are dirty. So how could it come out clean? If we got racism here, if we have uh, assault here, if we got sickness here, and the niggas who is the biggest proponents of it is at the top, why would the scientists not incorporate that type of shit into the technology?
Right,
Why would these concepts not make their way into this thing that's picking up on everything and it's constantly analyzing? What would it not? How would it just ignore our shortcomings?
right. It's funny you say that because I was watching somebody. I don't know if you're familiar with 607 Unk. He got
For
the streets on
sure.
lock. Yeah,
Oh,
one of my
what's up?
favorite people to watch. uh, One of my favorite people to watch. But he often, and you might know this since you're familiar with him, he often refers to AI as the devil. Do you kind of see that? Like, does that correlate?
Yes, in essence, yes, for sure. That shit is very, very much so in line. That shit crazy, yo. That shit crazy. I remember reading when I had first graduated. I came across this interview from like 1998. This nigga named like Debe Neruda or some shit like that. This doctor. And he was talking about the progression of technology, and he was talking about how the goal was transhumanism, and then eventually that shit completely taken over. And he was saying it would start from what he called external impersonal, like so it's outside of you, away from you, and it's no attachment to you like a computer to, in front of you. and then it goes from that to external personal. And he was talking about things like he said there's going to be glasses, watches, and stuff like that, and then it's going to start becoming like organs, and then it's going to start becoming, you know what I'm saying? That's the pathway. And yo, he in 1998 he predicted Google glasses, nigga.
Right, right. Yeah, because the thing is, if we become too dependent on artificial intelligence, then hypothetically we become that. We start replacing our organs with,
It's
manufactured items and whatnot.
it's too late. That's just the physical form, bro. We've already lost humanity. That's why everything is how it is. Niggas don't even appreciate a moment. We've replaced. We are the original technology, nigga. We are the original. Our brain is the original SD card. Why niggas pull out their phones for a moment to capture it instead of enjoying the moment and having the memory and passing it? That's why oral tradition was a thing, because people was enjoying the moment. So they had to tell you from a story, because they didn't take the time to say, oh man, instead of enjoying this moment, let me pull out this device and take a picture. I am the
Right,
device that took the picture. God took the time to say that.
right, right.
And we've
Yeah,
already
yeah,
evolved so far from that. That's why everything is so non-human. Now we get in the physical aspect of that, but that shit started with the mind. We the spirit.
I can definitely see that. You know what I'm saying? I just got one last question for you, man. We are hour in. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hit that like button if you didn't already. Um, if you could do one thing that's guaranteed to make the world a better place, but it's just one thing, what is that thing that you would do?
Um, hmm.
I
I
acknowledge
mean,
it's something to think about.
I would make make haircuts mandatory, no higher than $20 again, man. Cause that shit is a big problem in the world, yo. COVID ruined the world. That shit made barbers superstars, right? Which fucked up the pussy market. Now I'm not out here tricking. I'm in love, but the tricking market is what has affected the culture, man. When niggas started charging $80 for a cut, only the rich niggas is getting cuts. The tricking niggas is getting cuts. Broke niggas fucking on the Johns was regulating the pussy market, but it's no longer regulated because it's up to the tricks now. Because niggas not even getting cuts, and it's only a select few of niggas that's pulling without a cut.
Nah, that's very logical, and I'm saying, but nah, if you don't want to elaborate further on that, then I think we can wrap the interview up, man. Um, I appreciate your time, y'all. There it is. The motherfucking alien has spoken, gave hella fucking insight. We talked about a lot. You know what I'm saying? I hope this is even better on those who catch it on the watch back. I appreciate you for pulling up, big dog. Thank you so much for blessing me with this interview.
Man, thank you for having me, yo. Time is valuable, yo. I'm appreciative of you giving me any of yours, man.
No doubt at all. You know what I'm saying? You my homie, and we definitely gonna work in the future. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's away from the virtual shit, you know what I'm saying? We gonna figure something out. Salute, famo.
Peace, God.
All right. We finna get up out of here, man. Y'all, 21 gun salute. Y'all already know who it is.
Open the gate, who do you hate? Choosing the bait, using the plate. You want me to stop, you already too late. No need to hate, deciding your fate. Not riding with fate, I already able to grab in the place. Cause this is my place, so I take what I take. Or it's license at stake. You gon' know what to say, that my niggas awake. Nigga, say what you want, don't call me fake. Walked on the block, so I ran no lakes. Yeah, she going, she got all the cake. Can she give me brain till she got a headache? I put on from here just to make a way. So from not to go, I'm still great. Class in session, you gotta be lit. These niggas capping, I don't care what they say, cuz. No way. Niggas think they beefing with me. Hell nah, bitch, I'm a chief and you ain't keeping with me. I'm at the top, I tried to have y'all sneaking with me. I gave my y'all to some bitches that ain't speaking to me. I told them, bitch, I'm the best and you know it. I ain't the bomb, I'm exploding. I be so dope with the flowing. I just don't know where it's going. I see the messes eroding. You see the choppers I'm loading. I ain't with the shit, but I'm chosen. So I keep on stunning in motion. Bitch, I'm the best and you know it. I ain't the bomb, I'm exploding. I be so dope with the flowing. I just don't know where it's going. I see the messes eroding. You see the choppers I'm loading. I ain't with the shit, but I'm chosen. Now I'm just a man for the moment. I got the dope dopest flow. It's cause I said so. Then what I came for me, but he a spare so. I love this music, it's what I get out of bed for. Don't want the same fate as some of these other fed hoes. So I'ma go hard, y'all music so hard. Shit, I'm backboard, they making no shots. I'm taking dome shots, I know some bold thoughts. She sucking, whoppy wop, you know her dome smart. Y'all swear I'm so smart, but I'm a retard. I'm just that nigga that'll take your Memmy V card. Think that I'm playing, nigga, and if you reach for it, then I'ma be forced to do you bad on record. They all like he's smart, can't wait till he spark. Y'all remember XXL in those weak cards, but I remember that one time y'all was laughing at a nigga. Won't be satisfied till I come back and I'm capping at some niggas like. Bitch, I'm the best and you know it. I ain't the bomb, I'm exploding. I be so dope with the flowing. I just don't know where it's going. I see the masses eroding. You see the choppers I'm loading. I ain't with the shit, but I'm chosen. So I keep on stunning in motion. Bitch, I'm the best and you know it. I ain't the bomb, I'm exploding. I be so dope with the flowing. I just don't know where it's going. I see the masses eroding. You see the choppers I'm loading. I ain't want the shit, but I'm chosen. Now I'm just a man for the moment.